Guess who is back? No, this is not a mirage that you're seeing. Grandpa Chad is truly back, hustling for infinity rank. Today's going to be a good day. It's been a while since we've seen Grandpa Chad on the links, but that's because we've been doing a lot of other stuff on the channel. Which, by the way, if you're enjoying the golf content lately, hit that subscribe button. I've got a lot of fun content coming up this summer, such as buying every single golf game available for the Switch 2. Yes, that'll be a series that I'm going to do on the channel soon. Trying to hit S rank in all Switch sports, Wii Sports Golf, Platinum Medal, and stamp grinding, and of course, I'll still be doing Switch Sports Golf videos at least once per week. So if you're interested in that, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into this video. Hole 4, front right pin position. I usually like 3-iron, but I don't know, I'm not really feeling that today, so let me go 5 here.
Nice shot.
I do need backspin though. It'd be really difficult to get a hole-in-one on this pin without backspin. Yeah, actually, I got it. I think I just put too much power on that, but that's my mistake. But honestly, I'll never complain about getting a birdie on hole 4. It's a tricky green, tricky to judge the power as well, so good birdie. I saw some dude get a hole-in-one though, so that's not good, because already Chad's first game back, we're starting off in a 4-point deficit. But I mean, I don't think it's too big of a deal. We still have 4 holes left, and I don't know what rank El Noimad was, but I don't think he's as good as Grandpa Chad, so we're not worried. I'm seeing tailwind on hole 5. It looks light, so we're probably not going to be able to make it onto the green in 2 to give ourselves a putting chance for an eagle, but I'm going to try to land to the right of the tree. Okay, never mind. I'm going to try land in the rough. If I landed to the right side of the tree trunk, it would have put me closest to the green while still being on the fairway to give me maximum distance for stroke 2. But instead I'm on the rough. By the way, excuse my voice. I've just been getting sick like it's my day job recently. I don't know why. I've been more sick in the past 3 months than I have been in the past 10 years, so don't know what's going on. But clearly the golf grind does not stop. I'm only 83 yards out, so we could do 9-iron backspin here. Just a little right to left tailwind. Ooh, that looks good. Ooh, shoot. A foot and a half away. Dang it, that was actually, honestly, this might have been my best chance to make up the comeback. Like, obviously, I don't know what holes we're going to get for the rest of the game, but hole 5, light wind. That might have been my best chance to get a chip and eagle and catch up on El Noimad. Wait, never mind, he got a par. Okay. I don't know how he ended up with a par here, but there we go. Okay, that's nice. Making up 3 points already, just 1 hole after going down. No eagles there. So, tied for second, only 1 point down. We're definitely going to be surpassing El Noimad this game for sure. Not toxic, just facts.
Nice
Hole
shot.
10, 2-mile-an-hour wind. I'm like starting to not really like hole 10 because it's just so, like, especially this pin position. Anytime it's front, pin position is just the worst, because if your ball bounces on the fairway or the fringe or the green, it gets a different bounce all 3 of those times. So it's really difficult to judge exactly how to get a chip in. But you try to get spin, which I'm going to try to do here, and it just like never generates.
Nice shot.
But it's the only way to get a predictable bounce. And I would have missed anyway, even if I got my backspin, but it's fine. We'll just take another birdie. 2 holes left to make up a 1-point comeback. I think we can do it. So we're going to 11 or 12. It's 12, okay. We got a really strong wind. Do I think El Noimad's getting an eagle here? No, I don't. So if I can get an eagle, I think I'll be in first. Or tied for first, depending on what Mr. Beans gets.
Nice shot.
Very strong crosswind, but I can go spoon. Or actually, wait, I could actually go, probably couldn't go 3-iron. I don't know if I'd get enough power. I only made it about halfway through this fairway island. I'll just do spoon though, it's not a big deal. Really, I want to land on the fairway, but anything over the bunker's safe.
Nice shot.
And I landed on the fringe, the one place I didn't want to land. I would have rather landed on the green, but shoot. And I miscalculated the wind, only 15 yards away. Okay, that was a bit of a blunder, because I think I saw El Noimad over on the fairway there, so he's not getting an eagle. Oh, there's his birdie, okay. So, I mean, if I sink this putt, which I still can, it's 45-footer. I'll be in first, but since I'm on the fringe, I can't go down to that, like, low angle, which is what I like. Ooh, get up. Ah, dang it. Alright, that's a mistake on my end. Wow, the mistake was my stroke 2. I guess that wasn't a bad putt for a 45-footer. Ooh, and beans with the eagle. Okay, that's not good, because now I only have one hole left, 4 points down. Actually, wait a minute, hole 13, 0 wind? Okay. I can totally get a hole in. If it's 0 wind, we can definitely get a hole in one here. Then tie the game up and go to a closest to pin. Of course, unless Beans gets a hole in one, but I don't think that's happening. Or El Noimad. I feel like I'm going to be the only one with the hole in one here. Let's go. Go to a closest to pin from there. Full power 7's too much here, so I'll go a little bit under with backspin.
Nice shot.
Bro, are you kidding me? There's no way I just did that. Okay, that is freaking tragic, bro. Oh my goodness, and Beans didn't get the hole in one like I predicted. Neither did Noimad. Did he get a par, actually? Okay, that is 2 mistakes, back-to-back holes. The second stroke, oh, El Noimad with a bogey, I love that for him. Second stroke, hole 12, land on the fringe, and then here, I hit the pin for a free hole in one. And I would have been going to a closest to pin, that's too bad.
Finish.
First game back, though. Chad's first game back on Spoko Square. Country Club? I don't think it's a country club. Actually, it kind of does give country club vibes because there's like a basketball court and a tennis court. Anyway, I'll see you in game number 2. Game number 2. I need a redemption win. I can't believe I lost S8 there. We got an Infinite 5 player, rematch with Beans. An S6 player. Okay. Decent lobby. Okay, this time pins at the back of hole 10, which is better, so I'll do no backspin here. I'm just gonna try to roll up, because I think I get a decent roll here. Shoot.
Nice approach.
Yeah, it wasn't nice. She said nice approach, but really, was it? Like, I'm trying to catch a dub here, bro. I can't just birdie every hole and catch a dub. Alright, 8 birdies there. Nice. I guess that was an easy hole, but hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours in this game, I still have yet to find myself in an 8-player closest to pin. Obviously, the odds of that are low, but surely they're not that low. Like, I should check later, but I must have around 700 hours in this game, and I've played. Okay, I've definitely played over 1,000 matches, and I've yet to. Yeah. Anyway, pins at the back on hole 11. I always go 5-iron. Generally, you want 3 dots of power.
Nice on.
If pins on the left, back left. But because I had a tailwind, I went under. And if pins over on the right, you might want a little more, just because you got to make sure you clear the bunker over on the right. But take that with a grain of salt. I'm kind of washed at this game. Okay, 5 birdies there, 3 pars. So the 5 birdied players are moving through to the semis. Okay, pin's up at the top of the green, and so I'm going to do a quote-unquote bump and run here. I'm not going to go 9-iron with backspin. 5 green's kind of tough to read, and so is, like, I don't know, bump and run styles are not. Yeah, kind of hard to predict how my ball's actually, how far it's actually going to roll and where it's going to land and all that, but that was a good birdie for me. Wow, take a look at that. Everyone's getting a par except for me. Love that. 2 holes left, 6, 3-point lead. That's really good. Gives me a bit of a buffer here. And you know what? Pins at the front. I think I might try that really weird tree spoon strategy. I don't... At this point, if I go around, I've just accepted that I'm going to get a par, so... If I go like this, which seemingly so many of the good players in the game seem to go this strategy for top pin position, might as well trap myself. I think I want like 2 1/3 of a dot of power. That's what I want on the spoon. Oh, that's way too much. I did not. Obviously, it's the power is so much more sensitive when you're in the rough, but yeah, I didn't intend to give that much power. I'm just so freaking strong, bro. I can't help it. Alright, well, there's a par. I just threw away my lead that I worked so it's semi-hard to get. Not really that hard, actually. I didn't even do anything special to get my lead. The other players are just bad. Okay, actually no birdies there, so I didn't give up my lead. I still have a 3.1. Going into the final, which is nice. I need a bounce back win. Especially over beans, bro. Like, I'm kind of still cheesed at that I hit the pin on hole 13, final hole, last game. And, like, didn't get the hole in one. And then lost.
Nice shot.
Okay, I mean, first of all, usually you go spoon with this pin position, 2 dots of power, but I didn't really know what to do with that, the wind. And for an iron, that was a fine approach. Almost underpowered that, but that was a good win. Wait unless someone gets a hole in one, but there's no way that's happening, right? Okay, solid performance, 47 points.
Congratulations.
That'll definitely be enough to get me back into S9.
Finish.
And then we'll do another one. I'll try to get some more rank to put me comfortably in S9 so I'm not at risk of losing it if I have like one off game, you know?
Rank up.
Yes. Oh, that's actually a decent amount of rank. We did beat an Infinite 5 player, so that was good. I'll see you in game number 3. Game number 3.
The contestants.
Check this out. We find an Infinite 5, 2 Infinite 5 players actually. G-Loff, AP13, and also an Infinite 3 player and a Graham S7 player, and How. 2. Pretty sure How is not pronounced with a voice crack. 2 S players, and then I think the last person was some random blue ranked player, but Gloff and AP13 and Anagram, strong Infinite players. Let's go. If I catch a dub here, that would comfortably put me into S9, probably over halfway actually. Generally speaking, hole 16, I think you can take the shortcut up to like, I actually don't know the exact wind, but personally,
Nice shot.
if it was like just a dead headwind, I would go up to like, I don't know, 20? That'd be pushing it, but maybe like 17. Somewhere between 15, 20 mile an hour headwind, I would take the shortcut. But I mean, I made it onto the fairway here with 11, so free birdie at the very least, but let's try to sink this for an eagle. Green's going right to left, so is the wind's pushing right, so G-Loff with the chip in eagle. Oh. Okay. I guess he went for another pin hit, bro. Come on now. This is what I get for taking Grandpa Chad out on just for a day out, like out on the course, bro. I get pin hit after pin hit. G-Loff somehow with a chip and par. I guess he went out of bounds, but I was worried for a second I would be 4 points down to a Infinite 5 player, which would have been a really difficult comeback, but plus he's wearing the same outfit as me, so obviously I can't let him win. Alright, 17-0 wind. Bro, anytime you get a par 3-0 wind, there's absolutely a chance for a hole-in-one. 17 is obviously the most difficult, but it's not off the table. Front right, I think it's just a couple ticks to the left is the aim, and then really I just need the power, which I don't think should be too difficult. I think there's actually a chance here we get a hole-in-one.
Nice shot.
Should we land in the rough first, which we do? Rolling to the right. Bruh. That's painful. I mean, 4.5 feet away from a hole-in-one actually isn't that close, but considering it's hole 17, that's tough. That's really tough. I would have just needed like a few pixels more power. Okay, wait, did Dylan get a hole-in-one on this hole, or did he get an eagle on the last hole? I wasn't paying attention on the last results. But we're moving to another par 3 light wind. I feel like these games haven't been that, like, the wind hasn't been too bad. There's been a few strong winds, but anyway, 6-mile-an-hour wind. I'm going 5-iron again, because pin's at the back. A little over 3 dots, because there's no tailwind. Okay, maybe? Is there a chance? Wait, get in? Oh. Bruh. I was prepared for a Mike Breen double bang there. Grandpa Chad's bald head is freaking cursed. That's crazy.
Nice bird. Nice shot.
Oh, I didn't mean to curve that to the right, although... Actually, no, it is going to hurt me. Sit, though? Okay, we sat. Very nice. 27 feet. Kind of need a redemption putt after what happened last hole 12. And I need this, too. Otherwise, I'm going to be way too far down in the standings. Bang. That was clutch. Good save. And Dylan ended up with a birdie somehow. He must have went around. Because I guess it was a little... No. I knew I could make it, but... It was tricky wind, so... He probably went around and just settled for a birdie, but now he's not in first anymore. He's not going to win, so... Tough move from him. Okay, 2 eagles there. So I'll be tied with Anagram in first. AP gone and Gloff is already gone. So... Already beat 2 Infinite 5 players. Which means any result here is gonna garner me some rank. Let's try to get a dub though. Obviously, we can get the maximum amount of rank available.
Nice shot.
Oh, I need that to sit. Why don't I put backspin that? Oh my goodness, bro. If I put backspin on that, it would have been perfect. That actually might have been a chip and eagle. But I didn't. And now... Tough fringe putt. Hard breaker left to right. Tied though for first, so I can't really give up a par here. Ooh, clutch. Clutch birdie putt. Anagram's in close there, so she's probably getting birdie, which means needed that just to go to a closest to pin. And Dylan, who I still don't know where he got that eagle from. At one point was 4 points up, and now he's... So there's a 10-point swing. Kind of tough for him. We're going to 14, closest to pin. Down at the bottom, so I'm going to need spoon. Or driver, I guess. And is pin being guarded by the bunker? Ooh, it is. So... What I probably need to try to do is do the spoon or the driver, have my ball bounce right before the bunker on the fairway, bounce it over the bunker, and then roll onto the green. If I try to clear the bunker just straight up, I'm going to roll. There'll be too much power. I'll roll past the pin, so I need really precise power here. I think that's too much. Wait, maybe not? Oh no, crap. All of my practice swings were a little less power than that, and then I... Shoot. That's not good. Anagram had a 60-foot approach too, so... Had a chance, but... I only caught second there. That's too bad. We have 3 pin hits and a lip this video. And a lot of close calls, like 17. Bruh. Nice rank though, actually. Halfway through rest 9, that's not too bad. If you enjoyed this video, do hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video.